Welcome to the 2023 Sanford International.
Pound 2-1, Duke, radio check.
Duke, hands get you loud and clear.
Duke has you loud and clear.
Communication.
Pound 2-1, Duke, stand by for TOT in 30 to 45 seconds.
Teamwork.
New TOT, 14:45. I say again, 15:14:45.
And split-second timing
We hear the sound of freedom.
are all on display at the Sanford International opening ceremony in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
It just sends a chill up to most of us, right up our spine. The crowd, too, just loves it.
While a F-16 fighter jet Flyover can buzz by the number one tee box in a flash, this collaboration between Sanford Health and the 114th Fighter Wing is months in the making.
People don't really realize that the coordination leading up to it is a lot of the legwork, and getting to the flyover is really the reward, right? And really that translates into when we're in combat, when we're overseas and we're supporting the guys on the ground. It takes coordination both on the ground and in the air. So it's a replication of that.
Lieutenant Colonel Jeremy Dewin, call sign Duke, is the commander of the 114th Operations Support Squadron, a group constantly training on the local flight line.
Being around these airplanes really opens up your eyes that there's a bigger picture outside of yourself. And so I learned early on in my career in the military to serve something bigger than yourself.
A former nurse, Dewin says there are many similarities between healthcare careers and service in the military.
One's combative, one's saving lives, so it's a little bit different. But I will say that it is focused on the same servant heart. We all have the same desire to serve those around us.
The 114th Fighter Wing of the South Dakota Air National Guard has been serving the community for roughly 70 years. Its airmen are loaded with several Sanford connections. Lieutenant Beth Johnson is a Sanford Health RN and Air Guard officer.
Recruiting military people, you're going to have wonderful employees because they know that chain of command, they know that what leadership truly is, and dedication, attention to detail, and then just being held accountable for their actions. So, I don't know. Or a hard catch.
An equipment maintenance flight chief, Senior Master Sergeant Andy Mager, is proud to raise up his wife, Lindsay, a Sanford Clinic director.
Teamwork is obviously a big factor both in the healthcare industry and in the military industry, but it also takes a special individual to really put service before self, serving their community and being a part of a greater good. We have a lot of great individuals within the South Dakota Air National Guard, but then across the military abroad that really want to serve their communities. And Sanford gives the opportunity for people to do that.
I've never worked anywhere else that has supported me as much, as well as just truly being thanked as a veteran, even though I feel like my work at Sanford is a calling too. They're just always, thank you for your service, thank you for your service. So it's pretty awesome.
So not only do we take care of veterans and work with them, but we also work very closely with the armed forces.
Sanford head of Military and Veterans Affairs, Paul Weckman, says the PGA Tour Champions golf event goes above and beyond to recognize military service.
And when you walk into our hospitals, you're going to witness the same thing. You're going to see signs that say, welcome military. You're going to see a veterans club.
It's not a fly-by strategy. It's a long-term commitment.
A lot of times we have to put our military career over our families, over civilian careers, and so I think that's why it's so important that you find an employer that's understanding of that, and they're willing to go arm in arm in that sacrifice in serving our country.
We do it because it's the right thing to do. We need to take care of those men and women that have gone out and defended our freedoms, and there's no other way better to do that is to provide them the best medical support, provide them the best programs, outreach programs, community programs, or provide them a career at Sanford Health.
A mission carried out in perfect formation with members of each organization. With Sanford Health News,
Nice job, gents. We'll see you when you get down.
I'm Matt Holson.
Thank you to the men and women of the 114th Fighter Wing.